Hello viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Mr. Albert Online Math. In today's class, we are going to solve these two questions. The first question asks us to simplify 8 permutation 5, while the second question demands us to find the number of ways 5 passengers can sit in a compartment having 16 vacant seats. Now, for you to be able to solve this question, you need to understand what permutation is and the formula as well. If you have n permutation r, the formula is n factorial all over n minus r factorial. N factorial means n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 times n minus 3 times n minus 4 times n minus 5 and so on, up to a point where you have 3 times 2 times 1. Now, in a simpler thing, you can say factorial is the ways of arranging what? The number of ways of arranging things. So at this point, for us to have 8 permutation 5 is 8 factorial all over 8 minus 5 factorial. Please let us follow this. The first number, 8 factorial all over what? We take the difference, factorial of the difference of the 2. So that will give us 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 all over. 8 minus 5 is 3 factorial, which is the same thing as what? 3 times 2 times 1. 3 times 2 times 1 can cancel 3 times 2 times 1. So what we have is 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4, where the answer will give us 6,720. You can try that with your calculator by pressing 8 permutation 5. It gives you the answer. You get the same answer. Now, question number 2 is question number 1. Question number 2. We want to find the number of ways. I earlier said that permutation is what tells us what the number of ways of arranging things. In fact, in a simple English, permutation is arrangement. So what we are expected to find is what? 16 permutation 5. You have 5 passengers and 16 vacant seats, and you want to know how many ways you can arrange this. You can decide to arrange the first 5 passengers to occupy the first 5 seats. You can decide to take any other. You want to know what the total number of ways. So what we have here is 16 factorial all over 16 minus 5 factorial. 16 factorial is 16 times 15 times 14 times 13 times 12 times 11 factorial. I don't want to waste much space and time, so I decided to use 11 factorial. 11 factorial means it continues 11 times 10 times 9 till you get to 1. So what we have is 16 minus 5 is 11. We have our factorial. So 11 factorial cancels out 11 factorial. What is left is 16 times 15 times 14 times 13 times 12, which is the same thing as 524,160. Remember, we said in how many ways, which is what we put the ways. The unit tells us what we are calculating, the number of ways. That means if you have 15, if you have 16 vacant seats and you want to arrange ways of arranging them, if you want to change their seat positions, the total number of ways is 524,160. Thank you very much for staying to the end of the class. Hope to see you in that class. If you have not subscribed, if you are new to the channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that each time a new video is released, you'll be given notification, and also give a thumbs up. Thank you very much and do have a wonderful time.